Hey guys, this is Stop Smoking, Stop Drinking. Now, before I even start on Soncerae, I got some comments that, they kind of disagree with what I'm doing because they think I'm stalking her. And they should do their research because I don't think they have done their research. And they're probably not listening to what I said last time. But I'm doing this for a reason. This is not stalking. I'm doing it because this lady stole my money. She did not return my money after she promised my money for the donation. It wasn't really a donation. It was just like, I'm doing this because I'm supporting your book and I want the book. Okay? It's just because I just want to support this woman. Okay? But I also, at least you should give me the product. It's not like I really, really wanted it, but you at least should give me the product. If I'm supporting your channel, then you give me the product. Just like somebody's making like some kind of arts and craft pottery thing, right? And they make a pot, right? You don't really find so much value in a pot, but you support what they're doing, and then you expect them to give you the pot because it's just a matter of principle. You should give them the pot or give them the money back. If you don't give them the pot or the money back, then that means that you're a liar, that you cheated, right? So this is why I do what I do, is because I got cheated. I was one of those people like 3 years ago, I think it was like 2.5 or 3 years ago, that I gave her $50. And at that time, I wasn't making the money that I'm making now, but I didn't know her so much. Like, I saw some of these positive videos and stuff, and I was like, well, yeah, that's good, support another black woman or whatever. So I was like, yeah, here, I'll give you some money, okay? But of course, when you finish the product, yes, you give it to me. And why do I do this? Because it's off of principle. Because I myself wrote a novel on Amazon, okay, and it did pretty decent. And people gave me money, and then they got the product because it was on Amazon. I didn't ask them before I wrote the book to give me money. I wrote the book first. And then I said, okay, here's a book. It's on Amazon. If you want to buy it, then you buy it. I get the proceeds. And my book wasn't $50. I don't know how much her book was. She was charging for a book, but I was like, okay, I'll give you $50. You give me like at least one book or something, right? And she said she was doing this other things, or it's something complimentary with the book or what have you. I gave him my address and all that stuff. I didn't get anything, not even a thank you or anything from this woman. The book never got written. It's kind of like Tommy Sotomayor's Black America or whatever, right? But at least he gives you content of Fatherless America, because each one of these his videos, that's what it is. He promised you a film. You didn't get the film, but at least you're getting these videos, right? And it's basically Fatherless America, what he's doing now, right? So I was, I never gave anything to him, but I was like, yeah, they're getting something back with Soncerae. It was just like, after you found out that she's a liar and she's cheating, then these fake pretend videos about Buddhism and all that stuff, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I'm in Asia, so there's one guy who wanted to talk about, I don't have a visa or something. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, you even got the country wrong where I am. And I do have my visa, and I do have a job, so it's just like, you kind of like, you see some of these people, and you're just like, whatever, okay? I understand why he does it. But he doesn't understand why I'm doing it. And I'm doing it because I got cheated. I'm not doing this to help the community out or whatever, or be some kind of coalition against Soncerae. I have a reason. I'm doing it because I want my money back. Now, if she give me my $50 back, which she probably won't, or she get off YouTube, then I stop. So this is about me saying, yo, you cheat people on the regular, all the time. You cheated me, right? And you didn't give me my money back, nor did you give me the product. That wasn't like, it wasn't what I would call, you can have this money for free. It's like you ask money for, and you would give a service. And I wanted to support that service and support black empowerment, or whatever you want to call it. That's why I gave the money. I didn't give the money like some of these men that are giving her money because they think, oh, she looks good, all this. Because I never thought about her looks or nothing like that. I just thought about, okay, she got some positive stuff on here. And, I was looking at her videos like back in the days, like every day. And then this drama started happening. And then you could see that she was not the person that she was perceiving herself to be. Because her fight with Tommy was like 4 years ago or something like that. So I actually took her side on that situation, right? So I didn't get what I wanted back, what I was supposed to get. And this is the reason why I do this. Okay? Because I was one of those people that got duped. This is not me just taking free time out of my time and saying, oh, I'm going to do this forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. This is me saying, well, this woman cheated me. I don't want other people to get cheated. So every time she make a video, I'm on that ass. That's what it is. I spent money, okay, out of my time supporting a lie, right? So now I want to expose that lie. Now, I don't dox this girl. I'm not one of those type of people that are going to go into her personal life, like go check her Facebook or something like that. I think the farthest I ever did was check her Patreon page, right? And after I did that, when I checked her Patreon page, I was like, well, I'm not going to do that anymore. Because what she did to me from YouTube. So I will keep it on YouTube. I will keep this on YouTube. I won't go to her or on her Miss Soncerae page. I'll go there, right? But this is the reason. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do this kind of doxing stuff. I'm not that type of person. I don't believe in getting doxed or putting people's life in danger. But when she makes a video, I will comment on it until I feel like my $50, I got my $50 worth, or until she pays me back, or until she gets off of YouTube. That's it. That's why I'm doing it. Okay? Now, let's get to the latest video of Soncerae. And the latest video of Soncerae is basically, I hate the internet. Okay? And basically, this is just filler. It's nonsense. Because I listened to it, I was like, okay, I know this is going to be clickbait. I watched like 5 minutes of it, and she's just rambling about nothing. Okay? So I just think she's just trying to get views. Because if she doesn't post for like a week or two, she's afraid that her name will come out of the list and that she won't get as many views as she would if she's constantly, uploading videos. So she said she was done with YouTube. But of course she's not done. You know, you got the community. Every day she's posting like 3 things, So, or 1 or 2 things a day, with this. It's just garbage stuff. She's not done with YouTube. She's waiting for all the drama to die down. But it's not going to die down with me no matter what. Even if other people don't agree with what I'm doing, I am doing it for a reason. I'm not doing it for no freaking reason. So again, she's trying to run away from the drama she's caused others and hoping that we're gonna go away. It's kind of like you're a person, you poke the bee's nest and then you run away and then you come back like 10 minutes later, um, and then you go and poke it again, and 15 minutes later you come back and hope that the bees didn't notice you. But the problem is that the bees are always going to be there. You know, I'm always going to be here. I'm not going anywhere. I may be coming back home very soon, maybe. Coming back to America because I got offered a nice position, either America or another place. So I'm thinking about it or staying where I am. You know, but wherever I am, I would talk about this woman if she posts stuff on YouTube. If she doesn't, like if she posts stuff on Facebook, I don't care. I do it to protect the gullible or the people who are naive. Okay? I'm not gonna front. Like I've been scammed like a couple of times. So I've been scammed a couple of times because I'm a nice guy. You know, I have money sometimes to give away. You know, to give to certain people or certain things I believe in, right? And sometimes they just don't work out. Sometimes they cheat you, right? But this is one that I can grasp and I can say, well, she cheated me, and I know exactly where she is, and I want to prevent people from being cheated by this woman because she doesn't have a job, okay? And another reason why I do it is because I was raised like in a Bronx, like in the worst part, man. Like the worst part, South Bronx, Fordham Road, Grand Concourse, like shit over there, the 4 train. You go look like the 10 most dangerous places in America. Like freaking besides Midtown and Brownsville, Brooklyn, like where I'm from is all Bronx. The next 8 is gonna be all Bronx. So I've been around all this like thug shit, and I got out of that. You know what I mean? I got out of it. I got my education. I got my skill and trade. You know, I married a nice woman. I had some beautiful children, and my life is straight, and I work. You know, but I came from a place or from people, at least my people, that they never had a job. Like everything was welfare. They never had a job. They never taught me how to like be a grown man and doing my shit because I was part of that 72%. I didn't have parents. You know, my whole life been through the group home, through the system. You know, through people that were supposed to be on your side that cheat you. So you know, it's very complicated of why I'm doing this. You know, it's not just to make fun of people and to do all this kind of. It's much more complicated than that. When I see her, I see like my adopted mother, you know, or my mother who just never worked a day in her life, just always was living off the state or living off of somebody, and they don't instill good value to the men or the boys that they birth. And I seen in her, she birthed this kid, you know, and she's not teaching him any ideals because she doesn't have ideals of her own. And you know, and she did this to her daughter. She's birthed a very beautiful woman, I guess. I don't know. I'm assuming her daughter's beautiful. I don't do searches and stuff for her children. I don't do that, like I said. But I've heard conversations like because she was her daughter was on some kind of stream talking and all. I only saw what I saw on YouTube. And it's like you are this personality and it's a bad personality. It's like any news is good news, or any publicity is good publicity, and she don't care that this kind of stuff can rub off on her daughter. Like anywhere her daughter go, and people watch YouTube, and you get into a personal relationship with somebody, they're gonna know, especially like black people. They're gonna know about. Oh yeah, I know Soncerae. You ask lots of black people, they know her, but it's not a like. Oh yeah, she's cool. It's just like, yeah, she's kind of psycho. You know what I mean. And that's what type of person she has as a parent, and she has to go through life having this person as a parent, and she gotta act like it's all good, that it's okay. She gotta herself know that her mother is nuts, and she cheats people. She's a con artist. She's a liar. She does a lot of things online. She throw anybody under the bus for views. She has to know that. She has to be like embarrassed. I'm pretty sure. Okay, and it's a sin and a shame that we know so much about her daughter when she has this type of personality. Now I'm not the one to say that I haven't made mistakes. Like I made mistakes, and because I used to put my children on this tube thing, and then I just learned like just don't do that. Just stay in the shadows. Just talk what you're gonna talk, and stay in the shadows. Don't put your kids out there, because what if people don't like you? What if people want to do some harm to you? They could dox you. They could do all kinds of things to you and destroy your life, and then your children's life is affected. But she don't seem to care about that. She even parade her children out in front. So it's like you can't talk to her because it's mental. It's a mental thing. It's narcissism. Um, I took psychology classes. I'm not a psychology major, but I took many psychology classes because they were prerequisites for things that I needed to graduate. So I took sociology classes, psychology classes, on different races, different social constructs, different basically cultural studies, basically. So between cultural studies and psychology and sociology, I know what Soncerae is, and she is basically a byproduct of the age of the internet. Where she don't really have any true skills. It's just, and she's used her, I guess, her beauty and her body to basically get by. But now that she's getting older, like 40, she can't do the same thing she used to do. You still got thirsty men that will just do anything for views. Or, sorry. They will do anything for, should I say, pussy, right? They will do anything for pussy. They will do anything for sex. You still got thirsty simps out there that will take her in and take care of her kid. But she's not getting as many as she got before. And I guess when she went to California, she was expecting to get something. And it just didn't work out because she's getting older and older. You can't do the same shit. Your tattoos don't no longer look as sexy as they did 10 years ago. Your legs no longer are as thick as they were 10 years ago. Your metabolism slows down, right? And then you start eating the ice cream and everything. You get fatter and fatter and fatter, right? And it looks like you're getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And that's just what it is. All these pictures that she got, like this one, they're like 20 years ago, all the pictures that you see. Except this one. This is a lot of good makeup and lighting. We saw how she really looked. Just look where I am. Not saying that I'm a looker, okay? But I also don't, I had to make it on my own. I didn't have anybody in my corner, nothing, no parents, anything, nothing, okay? And it was basically because of mom like this, that just watching soap operas or lying to people that she was doing something where she really wasn't, very abusive, didn't put any work ethic, blamed stuff from what the father did on the children, you know, and then group home system. You have women just like this. No skills, no nothing. Use their looks to cajole men. Have like 6 children, 5 children, living in shitty standards, but want to teach you about your life. Because I've been through the gamut. You know, I've been through that group home life where you had the women from the lowest rung of society basically trying to teach you about life when you're just like, what the fuck? You know nothing. You didn't do anything in your life. How you going to teach me something? You got 5 children. You know, how you going to teach me something? I just caught you lying. How you going to teach me something? I just caught you getting banged downstairs in the laundry room by one of the other staff members. How you going to teach me something? I just saw you having sex with one of the 15-year-old kids in the group home. How you going to teach me anything? You can't teach me nothing. Okay? So when I see this woman like this, I say, you cannot teach me a goddamn thing about life. I was duped. I thought she could. And I gave money. And I found it's a lie. And I was like, it's just like the past. The same type of shit you dealing with. Right? The same weight. The same height as your mom. You know? And it's like, yeah, I see her. It's like she's reincarnated. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's how I see it. And, yeah, it's just another filler video by Mrs. Soncerae Smith. So, this is, Stop Smoking, Stop Drinking. And I hope you like the video. Like and subscribe if you like. If not, goodbye. See ya.